I'm only going to try this video one more time. This is the 5th time now. It's so, I don't understand. Every time somebody will text me or message me on Facebook or whatever, it stops my video on my phone. And so I have to restart it every time. And so I'm like, people, please stop texting me. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to do a review for Crimson is the New Black. She's an Etsy seller. And she has a Facebook group, but I think she does the majority on Etsy. But I think her Facebook group is a nice way to like see what's new with her and everything. So I'm going to link both in the description. And anyway, so I looked at her Etsy and I did not see anything that was going to meet my needs because I'm a front bleeder. So I contacted her. Her name is Paige. And I asked her about making me something asymmetrical, or if she didn't have asymmetrical, then I was like, okay, I could do 11.5, or I could do, 11 inch or bigger, if it's not a front bleeder style. And so she says she had a asymmetrical, an 11.5 inch, and a 13 inch, I believe. I hope I have that information correct. Because my children, I was trying to skim through our messages to see what we talked about and everything, because I forget, because it was a while ago. So, anyway, so she said she had 11.5 and 13 inch asymmetrical. So she sent me pictures of what knit she had, because I really like a knit topper. Honey, it's okay. You don't have to grab everything. No. So, I picked this print, the octopus print, and this is a rounded top and squared off bottom with tab style wings, and it's knit topped. Honestly, I don't know if I had to guess, I would say Zorb core, but I don't know. I hate that. But anyway, what does it matter what the core is? I'm sure she might have a variety. I don't know. You'll just have to ask her. You'll have to ask her what core she has if it's that important to you. But it's either Super Heavy Organic Bamboo Fleece or it's Zorb. And then the backing is Winpro. About this pad. Oh, he's pulling my hair. I hate when that happens. Instant irritation. The comments that I have to make about this pad, I only use this once. Okay, gotta go. You gotta go, Mr. Grabby Fingers. Is that it is very wide. So that's very nice for somebody who wears scrundies. Because most people that wear scrundies, they want a wider pad. So that's what this is. It's about like 3 inches snapped. So it's nice and wide. So I would suggest this for scrundies. The only thing that that doesn't work for me is that it's a size 16 snap. And for those that don't know what that means, most pads come with size 20 snap. That's like standard. And so when you get a drying strap, it's usually a size 20. And most of the pads are size 20. This is a size 16, so I can't use my drying strap with it. And it makes the wing kind of... I feel like if the snap was a little bit bigger, it would hold that down a bit. That's a personal preference. And I don't know at all if size 16 is standard for her shop. I have no idea. So that would be something that you would have to ask. Or if it doesn't matter to you, then don't by all means, don't fuss with that. Because why am I even mentioning it? I have a lot of pads. I have a lot of experience with pads. But if you are somebody who's never used pads and you go with the, a size 16, you're not going to know any difference. It's not going to be a big deal to you. But I would have added another snap to this because it's so wide. And snapping it right there is kind of loose. And so I would have done a snap right there to make that, a little bit snugger, but because it's size 16, I can't add a snap. So, yeah. So, but overall, I really like this pad because The stitching is really great. She has very great stitching. Here, I'll hold it here so you can see. Is it gonna focus? Anyway, her stitching is really, really on point. So I really like that. I also like that the core goes all the way to the top. So that's really nice because lately here I've been getting pads that the core is like significantly shorter than the pad, like by an inch. And so it's really nice that this one, the core goes all the way throughout. That way if you bleed anywhere on this, you're going to be protected. So I really like that. I also really like how thin and floppy that it is. That's really nice if you like those type of pads. And so yes, overall stitching is great. Quality is great. Quality of the product is great. Like quality materials. So the only downfall is the size 16 snap. And I'm sure she has size 20 snaps. I'm sure, because that's usually what you order. So anyway, it's not that big of a deal. It's just something that I noticed. So, okay. So anyway, yes, I would recommend, Crimson is the new black and Paige is the shop owner, and I will link her descriptions no, that's not what I'm trying to say. I will link her links to Facebook and Etsy in the description. Man, where's my brain? So that you guys can check her out. So that's all I have for this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Usually he says bye.